Hey, everyone. I'm sorry I couldn't do the whole story. I had a little technical difficulty. But please understand. Look at them both and then decide which one's good. Because this would be still the introduction. Introduction, Part 2. Well, shall we begin? Let's go back a bit. Nearing the edge of the elbow, a loud snapping sound was heard. The bone dislocated with the skin, now the only thing keeping the forearm from jabbing out. The creature decides to rip the whole damn arm off from the elbow, grabbing stiffly the loosened bone with a twisting and jerking motion, severing what was once the arm and of the hand that I held to calm the host, of inching towards the breaking point till the day I wasn't able to calm the demons from within, that just emptied out from bathwater, drenched in red, but I'll come back to that later. That's not our concern right now. Removing the shriveled arm, he was nearly edging, gnawing at the bone, and throws the section with a large thud. He kicks it towards me. I tilting his head, letting left and right, as though none of what just did could hurt, letting out a snicker. Was this a game, Tim? Some sick joke? I thought to myself. He was my dead wife's skin, and he's making a fucking joke out of it. How dare he? If he called himself Lucifer, I don't give a damn. I started to bring myself to my limping feet, using the driver door as leverage. Wind was against me as it was to his favor. Leaning in on the control panel, coughing out leftover lunch of work, even my own physical being was against me. I start to limp towards the so-called Prince of Darkness. The decaying process was nearly done. The face now more of a spectral form of a man who skinned pieces of its face, who skinned himself alive, pieces of his face with white pale eyes, mixed with charcoal and ghostly skin, with no lips to speak of, only pitch-black razor-sharp teeth, still smiling with a menacing curve of the pieces of cheek, wearing a shadow-like fog surrounding him as if it's part of his body. I placed my hand in my pocket. I grabbed the same pocket knife that helped end the life of my beloved. Body shaking to that of a newborn deer taking his first steps. The gases he released was suffocating. I stopped in arm's reach distance. My arms released the knife. I'm too tired to fight. Falling to my knees, staring up at what could be the last near person, last anything I would ever lay eyes on. Don't worry. You actually impressed me, Adam Wolf. Adam Arceus. Your soul is strong. Maybe some of it was a body I was residing in when I was appointed to see you. No, I am not Lucifer, but I am his vessel. I'm more of a merciless than I seem. By now you're dead. But by now you'd be dead before you even stopped the car. The name's Pestilence, and if you ever read the Bible, I'm one of the 4 horsemen. Armageddon's upon you, but before all this ends, the deal is I'll be a loyal companion to you. But the task ahead is 9 lives must be sacrificed, so you and her shall live for eternity. or die for eternity over and over again. Time is not on your side either. 10 days before Lucifer Kingdom is released to reign supreme. You do the math. 9 kills. 10 days. How long do you have for each? I shriek at the thought. 9 days, 9 people, 1 a day. I'll do whatever it takes to survive, but this is a time cruncher. I'm not scared. I'm questioning if it's true. If this is true. Madness says yes. Logic says no. I decide to grant the head an option A or B. And A sure as hell seemed worse. I accept the task, Pestilence, but one question. Speak! He stammered with intrigue. Who do I have to kill? Is this predetermined list of what the catch the devil even his followers make? A deal with a cheap shot of torture. What's the catch? The catch is up to you. Lucifer sends his regards, but the catch is a gift more than a curse. His Highness himself, he told me to consider it a bonus. That is, if you finish a task before he appears. Before his kingdom takes place. I was forced into the devil's game. I got to my feet at a huff, pain struck by, but I suffered through it, lifting my head to meet the pestilence in his pitch-black eyes. I say without regret, And what, pray tell, is this gift Lucifer would aware me? Not a sound. He stares, tilting his head backwards, shoving his bug-infested claw-filled hand into an opening with razor-sharp teeth. Gagging in pain, I heard a cry and my name being said with the following words. "I'm sorry, Adam. Please save me." With that, the man known as Pestilence jerked his arm out, with cuts forming a spiral shape, with blood leaking through, as though he was a mere mortal himself. When he tilts his head back down, he curled up head to my knees. I curled up my head to my knees, remembering everything of the day before I came back from a service for a friend. Like a timeline of misery and despair, I caught a glimpse of what would return to my arms and wondered, would the same fate happen again? Would I lose the queller of pain? The calming face I once kissed with meaning. I lurch a bit. With the scent of decaying flesh, I sigh and lift my head to see the damned expression of the horseman. Pestilence, madness is in my eyes. I say out loud, "Who are the 9 I have to kill? And why? And will they form a portion? Is that the task? Is that the price?" He only responds with a grunt, stating, "The targets are up to you. The targets are up to you. A segment of yes. 1 good, 1 bad. You choose the good. Lucifer himself will choose the bad. They have personality. That both of you choose will be implemented, shaping your beloved, both good and evil, and you will live for eternity." I accepted the task, and the prize was stated as resurrection of the woman that made me a whole. That after she died, my emotions got the best of me, followed by several suicide attempts, starting with a handful of sleeping pills, next drowning, and a lot of others that I much rather not consider. Most noticeably, the marks on my wrist, crooked just as what I brought my life to become. Pestilence stated. To what does this Pestilence states? To what does this mind and thoughts project in me? I'm only a follower of Lucifer, and yet I can sense the madness growing within your soul. But the tribe has said 9 must be killed for eternity with the one you cherished. I already said I would do it, so shut the heck up, or I'll rage through the city searching for compatible essence of life that I want to be resurrection. So let me pass, and I'll meet you with every individual is taken, and decide what personality she would take from the dead for Jennifer. A deal's a deal. With that, he disappeared. That is the end of the introductory. I hope you enjoyed it. As far as I remember, I made this while I was in 4th quarter of school. 4th quarter of high school. I know part of you will know what class it was. But anyway. Leave a like, leave a subscription if you like. And please comment, please share. And I'll be back to you next time we meet. Thank you. Bye bye.